Hello everyone, in this video we will create the Firebase part of our project. So to do that, go to Firebase console and you can register yourself with your Gmail. It's for free for now. Then let's add project, and here you can name your project anything. I will name it as YouTube. It's created. Analytics can stay, or maybe we can turn it off, but let's keep it on. And then default account for Firebase, create project. And one difference between Firebase and Firebase Firestore and real-time database is that they are structuring their data in different ways. So Firestore is structuring data in a collection and document model, and database is saving data in more like a JSON file, let's say. And actually, more than that, we need to know the difference between Firebase and MongoDB, for example. When you want to search a word in a sentence, let's say, so you can't do that with Firebase, neither with Firestore nor with real-time database. You need to do that with a more advanced database like MongoDB. And with MongoDB, you will mostly need to use a backend service, but with Firebase, you can comfortably use your front end to write data or read data. And that's it actually. So that's the main difference. And our project is ready, by the way. We can continue. And now, the first thing is to register an app to this project. So click on this. Let me show you again. Here there is iOS, Android, and web. So as we are going to connect to React.js website, you need to click on this web icon. And then here, let's name it it's up to you, whatever you name. I say my database. We don't need Firebase hosting. Let's register app. Everything is ready, but don't copy this one, okay? This one, don't copy it. Let's continue to the console. And here, click on the build, and we will do our exercise with real-time database. So click on it, and then we will create the database. And now, choose the region which is closest to you. Start in locked mode. And now let's change these rules. The read should be true, because we will read data from the database, and we will also write data to the database, so they both should be true. And that's it for now. Let's publish it. And all right, so everything is ready. The only thing missing is that we need the Firebase configuration. So click on this project settings, go down. Okay, so here we need to have a parameter here called database URL. Sometimes it's giving you this parameter, sometimes it doesn't give you. If it doesn't give you, then we will have to do this manually. But in any case, let's first copy this. We can now go to our VS Code and go inside source folder, not to the root, but inside source folder. Create a file. You can say Firebase.js or Firebase config.js. It's up to you. And paste it. And I told you that we need a parameter here, preferably right here, database URL. And this parameter, it should be named as database URL. And when you create your application with Firestore, you will not have this database URL and you will not need it. But if you create your application with real-time database, then you should have it. Otherwise, it will give errors. Okay, so now where we're going to find the database URL, we will find it actually easy. It should be here, right here, this one. We need to copy it. Yeah, just grab it, copy it, go over here, some codes, paste it inside. Don't forget the comma, and that's it. That's finished. Let's now close this. Our Firebase config is fine, but this is not safe, so we should better save them inside the .env file. Yeah, and I have this step-by-step guide. This will let us to create our environment variables by following a certain naming convention, and you should also do the exact same. I mean, do not change these namings here. Do not change these variable names here. Why it is important? Because when you deploy your application, let's say by using Netlify, then Netlify will not be able to deploy your project to the internet if your environment variables are not named like this. Okay, but these are all from the previous exercise, I guess. So I will just need to copy this, go here, and I will copy paste all of those values in the relevant fields. So I have copy pasted all of those values inside environment variables. Now let's delete this. Our .env file is finished. And here, Firebase config, now we can delete all these sensitive data. So to delete it, you can just copy paste this thing here. And as you can see, we have measurement ID as an extra here. It's okay. You will see what I will do now. Yeah. So now let me check if we had measurement ID. Yeah, we had it. Okay, let's just grab this name. Go down here, paste it, and also grab this process env. Put it here. We have measurement ID because measurement ID is used by Google Analytics. And so I guess, yeah, that's it. But I need to put a comma here. Everything is fine. Firebase config is finished. .env is finished.